Hey lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. And if it's your first time coming across one of my videos, my name is Esther, and for today's tutorial I'm going to be showing you how I made this beautiful multicolored bucket hat. So let's get right into the tutorial. So I'm going to be making use of this leftover yarns that I have. I'm going to be making use of my measuring tape, darning needle, pair of scissors, and a 4.5mm crochet hook. So guys, we're going to start with our first color. You can start with any color of your choice. So I'm going to be making a magic ring, as you can see. And I'm going to insert my hook, pull through, and I'm going to chain 2, which does not count as a double crochet. So I'm going to be making a total of 10 double crochets into this ring. So this is 2, 3, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I am done. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So now I'm going to drag this strand of yarn to close up the magic ring and secure it. And then I'm going to make a slip stitch into that chain 2 at the beginning that does not count, into that very first double crochet. The chain 2 doesn't count as a double crochet. I'm going to make a slip stitch, and then I'm going to chain 1 and cut my yarn and pull through and secure it, as you can see. So guys, I'm going to be attaching my second color, as you can see, and I'm going to be showing you how I'm going to attach it. So first I'm going to be making a slip knot, and I'm going to yarn over, as you can see, and into the very first double crochet we're going to insert our hook and pull through 3. Just try and be careful because it may end up being 2 loops, so try and make it 3, then 1. This is how I attach my yarn, making the very first double crochet. So into the same stitch I'm going to be attaching making another double crochet. Then into the next stitch I'm going to be making 2 double crochets. So for this second row I'm going to be making 2 double crochets in 1 stitch till I get to the end. Then I'm going to be having a total of 20 double crochets. As you can see. So we're going to continue till we get to the end. So guys, I've gotten to the last stitch, as you can see. Then you're going to make a slip stitch into that very first double crochet. Okay, there we have it. There we have our second row. So now we are going to chain 1 and cut our yarn and secure it. As you can see, this is how our row 2 is looking like. This is how we are going to arrange the excess yarn so that when crocheting we're going to hide it. So next we're going to be adding our next color. We're going to start by making a slip knot like we did for the beginning of our row 2. Then we're going to yarn over and insert our hook in the very first double crochet. So make sure that in your crocheting you try and hide the excess yarn or the yarn that we cut in our row 2 to hide it as we crochet. And for the first stitch we're going to be making just one double crochet in that stitch, and into the next stitch we're going to be making 2 double crochets. So 1, and into the same stitch you're going to make another double crochet, and into the next stitch you're going to make 1 double crochet. So for this row 3 we're just going to be making 2 double crochets in one stitch and 2 double crochets in one stitch and 1 double crochet in the next stitch. So we are going to be alternating it like that. I'm going to continue till we get to the middle part, and I'll meet you when I'm there. So guys, I'm cutting to the middle part, and this is where I'm going to be changing my color to my yarn to the next color I want, and I'm going to be showing you how I do so. So we're going to make our double crochet halfway like this, and then we are going to pull through the last 2 loops using the new yarn or the new color, as you can see. Then you're going to make sure you cut the first one, and then you're just going to continue making your double crochets till you get to the end. So guys, we're going to continue, and when we get to this point I'm going to show you how I hide the blue yarn. So guys, as you can see, so this excess yarn I'm going to cut it off. Then I'm going to drag my blue yarn like this and place it in front of where I'm crocheting. You can see. Then I'm going to yarn over and insert my hook across the yarn, as you can see. So this is how I'm going to continue crocheting till I get to the end of my row 3. As you can see. So guys, as you can see, we have gotten to the last stitch. We are going to end our row by making 2 double crochets in the last stitch. As you can see, this is how our work is looking like. Then we are going to slip stitch into the very first double crochet, and then we're going to chain 1, cut our yarn and secure it. So as you can see, we are done with our row 3. This is how our work is looking like. So guys, next we're going to do our row 4, and you can attach your yarn from any point you want to attach it from. Doesn't necessarily need to be at the point that we ended. So I'm going to be starting from here. So I'm going to make a slip knot and then yarn over as usual and attach and insert my hook and make a double crochet. So next we are going to make a double crochet in the next stitch. So we have 2 double crochets, then into the third stitch we are going to make 2 double crochets in that stitch. So for this row we are going to be having 2 double crochets in one stitch, then 2 double crochet each in the next 2 stitches. So that's how we are going to be doing our row 4. And for row 5 we are going to do 2 double crochets in one stitch and 3 double crochets in the next 3 stitches. So we are going to be making increases in the single double crochets. So that's how we are going to continue till we've gotten the total number of rows of increase for the top of the cap before for the top of the hat before we continue at the sides. So I'm going to continue, and you can attach your next color at any point you get, and you're going to continue till you get to the ending, as you can see. So you can just go ahead and attach 2, 3, 4 colors depending on what you want. So I'm going to continue, and I'm going to attach the next color as I go, and I will meet you when I'm at the end. So guys, I'm at the end. As you can see, I used 2 colors for my row 4. So I'm going to make a slip stitch into the very first double crochet to end my row 4, and then I'm going to chain 1 and cut off my yarn. So guys, as you can see, this is how my row 4 is looking like. So I'm going to go ahead and start row 5. So we're going to start our row 5 the way we did our row 2, 3, and 4. So we're going to start at any point. And for this row 5, remember, we are going to make 3 double crochets in 3 stitches, and for the 4th stitch we are going to make 2 double crochets in 1 stitch. So this is 1, 2, 3, and into the 4th one we are going to make 2 double crochets in that stitch, as you can see. So you're going to continue, and you can switch the colors at any point in time depending on your preference. We are going to continue till I do. So I'm going to be making a total of 8 rows. I'm going to be making a total of 8 rows. So I'm going to continue till I'm done with my 8 rows, and I'll meet you when I am done. So guys, as you can see, we are done with our 8 rows. This is how it's looking like, as you can see. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can see the colors I alternated them with. So I'm going to measure it and give you guys my measurement, or show you my measurements. So I actually have a total of 6.75 inches, as you can see, 6.75 inches. So next we're going to start making the body of the hat. So we're going to be working on one loop on the edges. So but first I'm going to start by attaching my yarn, just like we've been doing so. And you're going to start at any point. So I'm going to show you how I attach my yarn at this point. So I'm going to be working on just the back loop. As you can see, we have the front and the back. I'm just going to be working on just the back, and I'm going to pull through. So we have our first double crochet. So next we're going to insert our hook into the back loop. So make sure you are careful to work on only the back loop. So we're not going to make any increase or any decrease for this row. We're just going to be working on the back loop only, as you can see. So we're going to continue working on only the back loop. Now meet you when I'm done with my row 9. So guys, as you can see, I'm done with my row 9. So I'm going to be making a slip stitch into the very first double crochet. And I'm going to chain 1 and cut my yarn. And you're going to go through and secure it. So guys, for the next row, which is our row 10, we're going to be working on both loops. So we're going to insert our hook and make our double crochet. And you're going to continue making double crochets. We're not also making any decrease or increase for this row. We're just going to be making our double crochets. So we are going to continue, and I'm going to make a total number of rows that I want for the cap, and I'll meet you when I'm done with my total number of rows. So guys, I ended up doing a total of 7 rows of no increase. So we have a total of 15 rows. We have 15 rows in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As you can see, 7 rows of no increase. So the 7 rows that we did measures about 3 inches. As you can see, it measures about 3 inches. So guys, now we're going to start making the base of the hat. So we're going to attach our yarn just like we've been attaching our yarn, and we're going to be working on only the front loop, not the back, the front. As you can see the difference, this is the front, this is the back. And we're going to be working in the front only. So guys, remember our 8 rows at the beginning of the hat that we ended. So guys, for the base of the hat, so remember that for the top of the hat we did 8 rows before we worked on only the back loop. So there we ended with making 6 double crochet in the next 6 stitches and 2 double crochets in the 7th stitch. So for this first row, or for the base of the hat, we are going to continue with that pattern that we did for the top. So for the base, we are going to start with 7 double crochets in the next 7 stitches, which is and making 2 double crochets on the 8th stitch. 8 stitches and 2 double crochets on the 9th stitch. I don't know if you understand what I just explained. So I'm going to try as much as possible to be careful again and show you what I'm talking about. Front loop, because we want the base to curve outwards. So for the top of the hat, which was the last, which was the 8th row, we did 6 double crochets, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and in the 7th we did 2 double crochets in the 7th stitch, as you can see. Then for the bottom part, we are going to make 7 double crochets in the next 7 stitches, and on the 8th stitch we are going to make 2 double crochets in that stitch. So this is 3, this is 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and into the same stitch another double crochet. So guys, you're going to continue till we get to the ending, alternating the colors, as you can see. So guys, we are done with our first row of the base. So you're going to slip stitch into the very first double crochet. So guys, for the next row we are not going to be working on just the front loop, we are going to be working on both loops for the next 5 rows. We are going to continue the pattern of increase, and don't forget to work on both loops. We are going to continue till you get to the total number of rows you want for the base, which can differ. You can make 4, 5, 6 depending on what you want. I'm going to be making a total of 5. This is the finished look. So guys, if you found this tutorial helpful, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and feel free to leave a comment. And if you've not already subscribed to my channel, please do so, and I will see you all in my next tutorial. Bye.